everyone. I'm Blanche D. Domenico. I'm a wife. I'm a mother of three amazing boys. I'm a nurse, clinical reviewer. I'm a certified case manager. I'm working full time. I'm also a baker with a very small baking business. I'm very passionate about my faith in Jesus Christ, and I also run a social media ministry, both in Facebook and Instagram. You could say I'm busy, right? But you know what? Recently, I also became a certified life coach and an author, and in just 30 days. Yes, that is amazing, right? I said yes to God for His calling in my life, and I launched my dream coaching business. So you would think, like, wow, how did she do that? Well, one thing's for sure, only by the grace of God. But I have a great job. It's I work remote. I'm no longer at the bedside. Um, Again, I can do these things, and but still I have so many things in my plate, right? But I also felt in my heart that there is something more. Number one, what's really grounding me is to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, and I feel like there's so much more that I can do also for the kingdom of God. So for people out there, mostly for us women, I know that there is something more that we can do. God gives us gifts, God gives us talents, and I really felt it in my heart that there is something more that I can do. So this is why I did all this. And for some, and again even for me, I have a lot of insecurities. I lived through a whole crazy life growing up. I'm not gonna go there, but fear comes into mind, doubt, and even uncertainty, right? And maybe you were there too. You're wondering, okay, I'm busy juggling all these things. I'm a mom, I'm working, I have all kinds of things. But you know what? There's more to life than just surviving, right? So God really heard my heart because I was really pouring my spirit, my heart, and in my spirit, I knew there is something more. And when you surrender your life to God, He really answers what you want and He gives you clarity. So I realized it is time for me to rise up and to really live my God given calling, my purpose. Not just a mom, not just a wife, but as an individual, as a daughter of Jesus Christ, a daughter of the King of Kings, right? So, with this small, even mustard seed of faith, but I truly know that He had given me a lot, the talents and skills. But again, remember, we have our own insecurities, right? I have my own too. And even if I'm very active in social media, there's so many things I've never done. I never built a website. I never built a YouTube channel. Like everything was new to me. I'm okay like I'm not super techy, but I know I can learn. But I'm also not the best in technology and stuff. I was born in the 80s, so I don't know. I don't want to say I'm old, but I'm not young either. Um, but again, I was able to launch my YouTube channel. It's called Blessings with Blanche. You can check it out. This is now my second YouTube channel. This one that you're watching is Rise with Purpose. First I became a certified life coach, and I recently just published my workbook in Amazon that was just launched in May 2nd, which is this Friday, which just blows my mind. So, of course, you would think like, wow, that's a lot, but you know what? I always believe that we just need to take the first step. There is no perfect timing. And when I know that God is with me, that He really, I feel like He gave me a green signal, like, go, let's do it. So, really, how did I do it, right? Because that's why you're here. You wanted to know how did I do it. Well, first things first, I prayed for clarity. I prayed for clarity and I prayed that He would change my mindset. So I don't know if you know him. His name is Myron Golden. He is a Christian business coach. You can find him on YouTube. He's also on Instagram. And wow, I everything that he taught in his YouTube channel really sparked something in me. And the best thing about him, unlike other coaches out there, he is biblically based. He's all of his principles regarding business is Bible based, and that is most important to me. Foundation is the Bible. So I keep listening to him, and it really sparked something in me. Like, you know what? I can do more. I really can do more. And of course, even when I was listening to him, there's some insecurities. Like, to be honest, I don't like talking to a camera. Like right now, I don't like the way I look, the way I speak. I mean, English is not my first language. I'm from the Philippines, and I just came here in 2010. That's for another story, but I have those insecurities. Sometimes I would mispronounce a word, and I'm like, would people really want to listen to me? But you know what? I let it all go because it's not about me. That's one thing I realized. It's not about me. I'm here to serve. I'm here to serve the people who might need my help. And I know that God gave me something so that I can help other people. And number two, so that's I prayed for clarity and changed my mindset. Number two, I planned everything with intentionality, time management, right? It's so important because we are busy moms, we're busy people. So I did not waste my time. I was like, okay, this day after, so I work 8 to 5, and then once I'm done working, I make dinner for the kids, make sure they're fed, and then after that, then I do my coaching training. So every single moment of my life or in a day, there is an intention of what I'm going to do. So that's important really, is to have good time management and really doing something intentionally. Intentionality is important. So pray for clarity, change your mindset, plan with intentionality. Number three is avoiding all distractions. So I'm not gonna lie, I used to love watching all kinds of shows in TV. But you know what? I stopped watching TV every time I'm doing something. Like I'm on YouTube University learning how to make a YouTube channel, learning how to start a coaching business. I was just so engrossed with learning and preparing for me to do all these things. So I did that again with intentionality. Number four, I was very laser focused and acted on my purpose because I know this is not for me. This is for God. This is for his glory. This is for his kingdom. So when I say I'm laser focused, I didn't want to have any all distractions. Like I shut off all the distractions like politics or whatever, all kinds of stuff. I was just laser focused on my vision that I want to be a coach. I want to establish my website, start my coaching business, write a book, and of course have my YouTube channel. So, and then lastly and not the least, of course, after I have done all of this, I let it go and let God. And I prayed, Lord, this is your business. This is not my business. It is your business. I am just your vessel. So that really took all the pressure in me. What's and so unfortunately, but it is what it is. We like control, right? We think we have to do this and do this, like, but you know what? When we are walking in God's calling, when we are walking in God's purpose, we can let it go because we know he is behind us, he is supporting us, this is what he wants for us. So and if I know that this is what he wants for me, he will never leave me nor forsake me, and I know he will bless it. He will bless it, and he will give all the multiplying, all bring the people in. He is the one. It's not because of my effort, it's because of his grace, and he will make it happen. So, in a nutshell, if you can remember that, I'm just going to read it. Pray for clarity and change your mindset. Plan with intentionality, avoiding all distractions, laser focus and act with purpose, and let go and let God. In a nutshell, I would just give you 3 P's. So, pray, plan, proceed. That's it. Pray, plan, proceed. So, in this experience, I really saw how God honored my obedience. Honored, it's just amazing because when you're doing something for God, it actually runs so smooth because it's for him. I was able to gain clarity. Again, I wrote my book, and it's published now. It's live in Amazon. I actually attracted my first client. I'm doing now um my first coaching session just last week. My website was launched. I really found my voice, and this voice is used to proclaim the goodness of God. And I'm so excited, and I'm very, very grateful. So I wanted you to know that God favors you when you work in motion, when you actually take that step of faith, and when you rise, he is there with you. He is absolutely there with you. In Philippians 4:13, right? We can do all things through Christ who gives us strength. So if God has placed something in your heart, like that calling, that tugging, that really makes you happy. Actually, it's not just happiness, but joy in your heart. Think about what that is. What kind of talent that God gave you? What He wants you to use that for Him, for His good, for His kingdom, because He wants us to serve others. He said in Mark 12:30 to 31, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. The second is this: love your neighbor as yourself, and there is no commandment greater than these. So those that is absolutely why I'm doing this. I love the Lord with all my heart, and because of what Jesus did for me on the cross, He saved me. I'm a new creation. I am heaven bound, and why I can't contain it. I want to share that with everyone in everything that I do in social media, in my family, in my business, in my work. That's what I wanted to do, and even especially in my coaching business. So it really just pours out into the abundance of your heart, right? And this channel exists to help you rise in your God-given purpose. I believe in your calling, and I'm here, hopefully, if you let me walk this journey with you. So if this video spoke to you, subscribe. Join me every week for more faith-fueled encouragement and biblical encouragement and coaching. Do not bury your talents. Use them for God's glory. So if you can remember these things again, pray, plan, proceed. If you want to check out also my website, it's called risewithpurpose.biz for free resources to help you grow. You can check it on the description. And again, this is just the beginning, and I am so excited to walk this journey with you. Bloom where you're planted and always be a blessing. See you next time.